Hi guys, I'm Ayla and welcome back to my channel. I have not uploaded in a while. I usually upload an unboxing video for Boxycharm and a couple other videos throughout the month, but I didn't do that because I went through a major breakup and then I got really sick and I had things I needed to figure out. So fast forward, we're here now. I'm going to try to be more consistent with uploading. There's a weird noise. I'm going to use the items I got from Boxycharm for makeup, which is the Violet Voss Violet Sunset, and then just this clear lip oil. I don't have much else to say. This came broken in my Boxycharm. And I also am going to use some makeup items that I haven't used in a long time because I feel like they need to be used. So with all of that said, thank you for watching and roll to the next. I have my Painterly Paint Pot on for my base. I'm going to be using this. I'm going to use the shade Blush and a really, really big fluffy brush. And I'm gonna hold it at the end so it's very light. And I'm just gonna kind of graze. I want this color to be above the color I'm going to use all over my lid because I'm going to do a really colorful eye look. I have a clear, essentially it's called a lip oil, but I guess it's like a gloss, a clear gloss that I feel like I can do whatever I want. Although, I'll do whatever I want anyway. This might be a little bit more of a wearable colorful look for people if you get this palette. Also, I know my voice sounds like shit. I'm sorry. It still sounds like shit. It's not 100% back to where, I normally speak. So I'm sorry about that. Not far off. I tried to wait until, because I've been sick for 3 weeks. I never get sick, and this just took me down. Hadn't been sick since before I had my son. He's gonna be 5, so had to be something strong to take me down, I guess. Just gonna blend this out until it's nice and dispersed. I am gonna also take that same color and a smaller brush in the corner of this broken mirror. And I'm going to go kind of heavier in the crease so you can actually see the color. I'm also going to hold this out pretty far. Oops, I dipped into Sunset. Use my color switch. Oops, wrong color. The color I'm using is Blush. I'm still using the same color. I try to make everything pretty streamlined and easy because I hate when you're watching, unless you're specifically looking for something difficult to try to do. You'll see people use every color in the palette. And I get that they want to try every color in the palette, but that's not usually conducive for most people's day. Usually can't just, you're going to work and then you watch a tutorial and a video and it's every color in the palette. It would be nice, if people could actually recreate the look you're making, right? So, not throwing shade to anyone. The people who do that are much better at makeup than me. I'm just saying, for me personally, if you're a mom or in college or something, you might not have the time to do it. I'm going to take the shade Lilac, which is this matte, beautiful purple. And I'm going to try to just use the phone because it would probably be easier for you to see what I'm doing. And I'm just patting and packing that purple color on. I'm going to pat it and pack it on the back. I also think, making decisions as I'm going. It tends to be how I do this. Okay, and don't worry about it not looking perfect, because guess what? We're gonna clean up. Cleaning up is honestly the easiest, best way to get a good look, because you don't have to worry about being so precise. If you know that you're gonna clean it up, you don't have to worry that everything isn't perfect. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying just throw shit on your eye and expect that it's gonna work out perfectly. That's probably not gonna happen. But like this outer corner, you don't gotta worry so much about that. It'll be fine. Really, it will. So I'm going to take, once again, the lilac color, and I'm actually gonna, it's a matte. I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of something wet, because even though I really like Violet Voss and everything, this purple is not doing everything it could be doing. I may be messed up. Did I mess up? It's okay if you mess up, because you could be like me and clean it up. Okay, so yeah, I did mess up a little bit. It's patchy. Sometimes you can spray a matte and it's okay, and sometimes you can't spray a matte. This is apparently one of those situations where you cannot spray them. Lesson learned. Okay, we're just gonna deepen this color up on the eye. I'm gonna take my fluffy brush that I was using before and just blend. Okay, it's okay. We can fix anything, it's just makeup. Okay. I'm trying to teach myself to not say so and okay all the time for this. It's hard. Really, it is. All right. The next step I'm going to do is actually, because this is going to be super simple and fast, I'm going to use my Mayron palette. I'm going to use the shade Violine Purple. And I'm going to take my Sigma bent liner brush. I still use this all the time. I actually love this. This is like an awesome buy that we had. Okay. Or that I did a video. I'm just gonna get my brush wet again. These are the metallics. They have like a neon palette that I really want, but I haven't got it yet. Okay. And I actually have a plan. I'm gonna make that thinner. I have a plan for the blush, so it's okay if I'm, you know, I lose some of this color. I'm only gonna go about halfway on my eye. With this, and then I'm going to take some cleansing water. I'm going to take some makeup remover. Everything has like crazy names now. I'm just going to kind of swipe it up and clean up the mess that I just made with the Q-tip. And then on this other side, I'm going to do the same. On this other side, I didn't have as much to wipe off, so I'm just gonna have to thicken it back up a little bit. Bam. Once again, I'm always like using the mirror. My phone is on a mirror. And I'm always using the mirror behind my phone. Sometimes I use the phone, so sometimes my eyes look like I'm focusing on the phone, and sometimes my eyes look like I'm not. So just so you know, if you're ever wondering. Then I'm just going to take this guy. I got this also in my last Boxycharm. I honestly don't, sorry, I had a notification. I honestly don't hate those things. I use them a lot. I don't use them the way that they told me I should use them, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna go through my face makeup as fast as I possibly can to help this video not be 30 minutes long. I'm gonna take the shade Sunbeam from the Tarte Glow Tape Wand, which I love this thing. I know that that people don't, but I do. I think it's great. It works good for what I need it. It's like the Huda Beauty thing, except not as intense and not everywhere on my face. Because I mean, that chick, her makeup looks beautiful on camera, but like I couldn't walk around with like that many layers everywhere on my face, because one, I have freckles and I feel like it doesn't look nice, but on me. Not saying other people with freckles can't make it look nice. I'm just saying on me it doesn't look nice, in my personal opinion. So I only do it like in the places I'm going to put concealer. This is Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer in the shade 9 Light. And again, I'm just going to place it in places where I feel like I need it. Okay. I always do like a little here and a little here, and like a tiny bitty bit on the bridge of my nose. That's how I contour my nose, because that's what works for me. I don't like using a bunch of darkness around my nose because it always ends up looking muddy with my freckles. I'm going to take this sponge. I think it's a Beauty Bakery sponge, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going to blend that out. Also, I've seen people, like, they do the line out there. That's great if you're someone who is, like, teaching yourself not to use a ton of makeup, but I don't have that issue, so I don't do that. Alright, from that point, I'm going to take my CoverGirl Advanced Radiance. I'm running low. This is my favorite powder. It's the only powder I actually use, because powder often looks cakey on me because I have dry skin. So I need something that has like a little bit of like a luminescence to it for it to look nice. I'm going to take my Bahama Mama. This is from the Balm. Nobody ever talks about this anymore, and that's probably because there's a million other bronzers out there. But this was like the bronzer forever, and I still have mine. I still want to use it. It's a lot darker than I remember. That's fine. That's what blending's for. This is the Sigma Emphasize Contour Brush. Good freaking Lord. It's a little darker than I remember. That's okay. I'm going to take a nice big fluffy blending brush and just blend it up. My mom always told me, make sure you do your hair after your makeup, and I used to ignore that. Now I don't, because I understand why she would tell me that. When I was younger, I used to think it would be so much faster if I just did my hair first. And sometimes it is faster to do your hair first, depending on what kind of makeup you're gonna do. But my chin looks so red, doesn't it? Guess I'm gonna have to put a little bit of makeup on my chin too. Usually my chin's not that red. A little bit. Just use whatever is left over. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use one of the eyeshadows in here, the shade Blush that I used on my eye. And I'm going to use it as blush. Hold my brush out because it is eyeshadow, so it's going to have pigment. Lots of pigment. That's okay because that's what I want. Just dip my brush back into blush. I'm starting on the outer part of my face and then moving forward and up. Because I don't know if you guys realize this, but I did not contour my temples. I usually don't contour my temples because I put blush up there and it kind of does the same thing. So if you're ever wondering why, that is why. And I know it looks darker on this side, but I promise that's just the lighting. Maybe it's just the lighting here. We'll go a little darker on this side. If I end up looking crazy in real life, that's okay. Once again, I'm going to go into the shade Blush. And I'm going to place it under. And I'm actually going to kind of bring it down to meet with the blush. And then just kind of bring it down. I'm also going, because I cleaned up under that, so I'm gonna go kind of underneath. And then take a smaller brush and I'm gonna take the shade Lilac, which wasn't the strongest color, but I'm just gonna take it underneath my eye. The eyeshadow part is now done. Now I'm gonna do the rest of the liner. I'm just gonna take my bent angle brush again. I'm gonna dip it into the same shade I did before. And I'm going to do my inner corner. I'm gonna follow my actual eyeline on both sides. This one's harder to do on camera, so I'm gonna do it with this. Okay. Then I'm gonna go a little up. Not a lot up, just a little. I want my eyes to look slanted, or like this and not like this, because if you do it on the top line, at least on my eye shape, it makes me look tired, and that's like the opposite of what I want. So there we go. The purpose of making this stay longer and using another shade in the palette, which is Violet Sunset, I am going to just pat this ever so slightly on our already shimmery eyeliner. For 2 reasons. 1, it'll help it stay. Well, I guess 3 reasons. 1, it helps it stay. 2, I'm using another shade. And 3, since this is such a cool purple, it'll kind of help bring it in to like match a little bit better, a little bit warmer of a purple. Next up will be the mascara. I have not been wearing falsies lately. I know, so weird. I would put falsies on in every video, but I haven't been doing that lately because I've been doing my eyeliner different, and also because it's cold and I'm not going out as much and I don't feel like it. This is the Full Frontal Fenty mascara. I use it all the time. Probably should get a different mascara. I'm also going to layer up another mascara that I've got on top of this one so I can use the mascara, but two, so it kind of builds and looks more falsy like without having to put falsies on. Now obviously, unless you have incredible eyelashes, nothing beats falsies. That's just a sad effect of eyelashes. But if you don't like wearing falsies or you can't put them on, this might help. I'm gonna go in with this Tint Lash and Brow Duo that we got in Boxycharm a while back. And I'm just gonna go right over the mascara already used to thicken up what we got going. Whoa. Whoa. Matches guys up a little better. Okay. For lips, I have the shade Pouty from Bodyography. I did put something else on and it wasn't exactly what I wanted. And I took it most of the way off. But now I'm going to use this Trust Fund Beauty Better Than Therapy lip oil. It's just a clear lip oil that's got some gold flakes in it that you cannot see after you stick it on your mouth. So I don't know what the point of them are. I guess be pretty. And the last thing I'm going to use is the e.l.f. Electric Mood and Tovlo Balm Highlighter, Grassy Skin Balm. And I'm going to pop it on my cheeks. I've been using this nonstop. I love this. When this is gone, I'm going to be so sad. Or like when I can't get my hands on it anymore, I'm going to be so sad. It's so good. It doesn't really mess your makeup up. It actually does stay for a really long time. This, amazing, amazing. All right, this is the finished makeup look. It's super simple, super easy, and I really like it. It's nice, it's colorful, it's something that anyone can do. It was 2 eyeshadows, 3 technically if you wanna do what I did and put it over your liner. I'm so sorry, I'm still sick. But it's you know, simple, easy, nice, pretty. Purple, no lashes, in my belief, minimal makeup, because, I mean, to use, because you don't have to use everything that I used. And I also used my eyeshadow as blush today. So, I mean, can't beat that. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. I'm so sorry it's been a while since I've been on. I'm going to upload more consistently, I promise. And yeah. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.